Effects. In the old days, there was no radiation sign for radiation. So we hadn't really created it yet, other than my symbol, which is one, and then the two little things.
Far from danger. At least that's what everyone thought.
Radiation and thorium and uranium are very interesting. Together by themselves, they're basically kind of inert. They just heat up. But when they get up to a certain threshold of heat, boom! So anyway, as you can see, it's a white ship. Now the monblonk was actually a black person. Sir Monblonk was actually a black person. And basically, if he's using a white ship, then he has stolen my white ship. Basically, because I did not have black people. I had one black crew, but yeah, the black people, they went off into La La Land. This right here, I believe, might be an Irish freighter, actually. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, though, basically, this was actually an attack, pretty much. I think my ship was stolen. And, well, my people have this thing of, we could always use one of our own ships to get back what it was rightfully ours. So anyway, this is a white ship. It's not the monblonk. It was actually my ship. Monblonk is a black person that was a pirate, a sea pirate. Anyway, obviously he's stolen my ship. Obviously he stole a Lucifer starship. Because it's white. It's a white starship. So he has stolen one of my ships, and probably on board is thorium and uranium or something like that, which was unknown cargo back then. And this is the Irish people who know that my ship has been stolen. And I believe I knew about this, actually. But basically, an Irish ship, and basically we build ships, is what we do. So, we find out that our ship has been stolen by Monblonk, Sir Monblonk. Oh, French pirate? No, he's a black person, and he's a piece of work. And just stole one of my ships, basically. Monblonk should reverse his engines, but White Star ships always have the right of way, so he knows that that he'll have the right of way. Now this is an Irish ship, and Irish took this over because it's one of my ships. They're all my ships, so. And we know what Monblonk wants to do with that. Anyway, though, so we're going to try and get our ship back right here. And this is Irish people, and they know that Sir Monblonk has stolen a Lucifer White Star ship. So, anyway, we just borrow one of our bigger ships because they're actually all Lucifer Star ships. So, even though it's black, it's still white. So, and we know that Sir Monblonk, which is a black piece of work, we know what they're going to be doing with that White Star ship, which Sir Monblonk, a black piece of has stolen one of my White Star ships and basically taken it over. And now we're going to take it back from him. But Sir Monblonk knows that he's on a stolen ship and knows that he's stolen the ship, and is basically they light the fire pretty much, but they don't really understand exactly what's going to happen when thorium and uranium mix, or thorium and arium mix. They know it's going to be a fire, but they don't really understand how big of a fire. Or maybe you did. Anyway, though, but that's Irish people right there on that ship getting my Lucifer White Star ship back, basically. Which had a couple things which are used for other things. So anyway, Sir Monblonk is a black piece of shit that apparently lived. And yeah, I did not like Sir Monblonk. He was a fucking loser. And basically just stole one of my Lucifer White Star ships. By force. Anyway, but yep, we provide aid and we are Lucifer Star. So Sir Monblonk encountered basically the hard way encountered what is Lucifer Star. So anyway, Sir Monblonk, like I said, was a black piece of what, and yeah, and so we went to go get our ship back, and we just had to borrow a a freighter full of grains and rice. It was all that was going out that day. So we just went and got a freighter, which is also our ship. We provide aid, and we went to go get our ship back. And then the ensuing hellofax explosion. Hopefully Sir Monblonk did not live. Anyway, though, like I say, Sir Monblonk was black and one of those black pieces of you know what, and they were just trying to get, and they just took over a ship, and they were going to go and kill millions of people using weapons and all that other stuff. And we, Lucifer White Stars, went to go get our ship back using another ship, and that's what actually happened there. So, if you want to know about the Halifax explosion and what actually happened, the Irish people knew that the black people had stolen the ship, and we're going to go get it back. Ensuing fight, and then large explosion, basically. I did not like Sir Monblonk. He was black and basically a horrible person. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, you have to check the details, but it was no accident, of course. It was me. It was us getting our rightful stuff back. So anyway, yeah. Basically, Harlem and Wolf. What is Mr. Brown and all those others? Papa. You know, we had this fight going pretty much between Irish and the Irish, which knew about Lucifer Star and worked for me, and the black people, Sir Monblonk, which actually just worked for Papa or some black piece of work. He was like, how can you trust a white god or something like that, and running around and doing all this and that. But that was the Halifax explosion. Probably uranium and thorium mixed together, you know, in the explosion, because it shouldn't have been that big, but with a little bit of nuclear metal, boom, it gets that big. So anyway, whatever. Lots of things have been covered up in history, and I'm sorry, but it's true. So whatever. Basically, there was a race war waging for a while.